Hello, my name is Cinda Brock and I'm the founder and trainer for Champions Equestrian. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on how to canter into a fence using a canter distance pole. We're going to be able to learn how to step it out and use a tape measure, as well as watch the horse as they take the canter step and stride over the pole and continue over a jump. We're moving on to our canter pole, and what we're doing is we're going to take out our tape measure again and make sure that our steps all line up with the distance that we need. So when we're looking at a canter pole, we're trying to put what's called a bounce pole. We're not going to get a full stride in between this pole. We're only going to canter over the canter pole for a distance pole and into our jump. So when I'm walking from my base pole, I know I've already established that when I take a step, my steps that I'm taking evenly and correctly measure 3 feet each. So if we're doing a canter distance pole for a medium-sized horse, a horse, not a warm blood step, not a big thoroughbred step, we're going to place our pole 9 feet away from the base pole. And so once we establish that, you don't have to always take out your tape measure, but it's really good initially to take out your tape measure. You want to make sure that you're making even steps and you know how long your step is, because everybody's step is different. You have to know how long your footfall is. So ladies, if you go ahead and take off, we're now going to see if our measurements are correct. Okay, for Sweet Pea, she is a part thoroughbred, part Appaloosa, okay, as far as her size and her length of step. Court is a Arabian. And so what we're doing is we're making sure the exercise is set up for success, watching the canter footfall. As Sweet Pea approaches, you're going to watch her take a canter step. Okay, she got a little short on the front side, but that's okay. All right, and so what you saw wasn't so much about the distance between the pole. The horse actually didn't quite get the correct step coming into the jump, and it's good because it's not always going to happen perfectly. You've got to be able to keep doing repetition and counting to the base of the pole. So a lot of people will count a simple 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good girl. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so both horses, what you noticed, and this happens, they got a little quick to the base pole as far as the canter pole itself. They rolled the canter pole, and then they got a little short to their fence. So we're going to come again. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep this at the 9-foot distance from pole to jump. And what the ladies are going to do is they're going to establish a count and a rhythm to their jump that helps them get over the pole correctly and then jump the jump. So you've got it. Count your rhythm to your base pole. Good. 1, 2, 1. Wow, really nice fence. Okay, so great job. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well done, good girls. So all the ladies did that time is they established a better canter rhythm and a canter pace. And so when we were looking at that distance pole that time, in our working canter pace to this single fence, we established, at least for these two horses, that they needed a 9-foot distance. If we wanted a shorter distance to the base of the jump or had a pony or a smaller horse, we would maybe take it down to 8 feet. If I had a warm blood or a thoroughbred with a bigger step, I might increase this pole out to possibly 11 feet. The biggest thing you're going to learn about learning about trot poles and canter poles and measuring these distances and trying it on your horse is getting off and walking the step and getting back on and trying it. For these two horses specifically, what we learned is that they were about 9 feet from the base pole to the canter pole.